Ladies and gentlemen, I'm here down at Darling Harbour in sunny Sydney, Australia, with none other than one of the funniest men in the world, Craig Hill.
Hello. I love the way, was this name, did the gays name this place? Darling Harbour. I mean,
Well,
come on.
Well, we're actually in front of Home Nightclub, which runs some of the biggest gay events
Oh, really?
in Sydney. Yes.
Why don't you just call it Rather Gorgeous Harbour?
Rather good. Well, the water's a bit murky.
By the way, I have a rule in life. It's very important not to be upstaged by someone else's T-shirt. And I thought a Superman T-shirt with a Scottish lion on it couldn't be usurped. And here we are with you,
Good old
looking
Mike
like
Louise.
100% filth.
Oh, well, thank you.
I love it.
Thank
I'm
you.
going to call my next show that and have that T-shirt.
Talking about names of your shows, your show that you're doing for the Sydney Comedy Festival is Why Don't You Come Down the Front?
Yes, very provocative.
Well, a little bit kinky. Can you explain that a bit?
Can I explain? You want me to explain it, don't you? Well, why don't you come down the front? I just thought it was funny. Do you know, I love titles that make people laugh.
Mm-hmm.
I always think I name them for the Edinburgh Festival and then I tour them. And the important thing is that when people pass a poster and they don't know who you are, would they laugh or smile? And I thought that pink kilt with me dancing pretty much
Sells it.
that's exactly what it says on the tin. You think, oh, I think he might be a little bit homosexual and fun and maybe Scottish.
Yeah.
And the pink one, you know, has a nod towards the gayness.
I was about to say, is pink a favourite colour of yours? Because it seems to be predominant with this tour.
No, it's not actually. I love that poster. I love the pink and the black and the white. It was two lesbians actually, classy lesbians in Edinburgh, who are very lipstick lesbians.
Yeah.
And they had a kilt which they said, we can't think of anyone else wearing this kilt. Would you wear it? And I thought, as soon as they told me, I thought, oh no, a pink kilt.
Yeah, I
It's
was about to
really
say,
gay.
but kilts usually show your tribal colours, don't they, or the patterns?
What do
Whereas
you
this
know
is
of my
just
tribal colours?
Plainly pink.
Yeah, no, it's funny because kilts are very traditional in Scotland. You would wear your tartan.
Yeah.
But when I started wearing kilts, I wanted to do something a bit different with a bit of an edge to it that wasn't just me doing traditional, because people had done that for years. And I wanted it to be quite amusing.
Yeah.
And when I saw a black leather one, I was beside myself,
I
much
think
like
we
yourself.
Well, we saw that one on Good News Week, didn't we?
Yeah, it was fun.
Yeah.
So I wore the pink one for that poster. And then I thought I have to wear that when I go to Australia. In fact, the Aussies phoned me and insisted that I wore that kilt when I came over.
Fantastic.
And I called it Why Don't You Come Down the Front, because I have this reputation for kind of interacting with the audience. And people are sometimes terrified to sit in the front, but they shouldn't be, because it's just fun. It's not. I don't want them to, you know, clam up.
Yeah. Well, with the show that you're doing and the kind of sense of humour and the fact that you are an out gay man.
I know people seem to pick up on that. I don't know how.
Do you find that the straight audiences actually connect with the gay humour as well?
Bizarrely, yes, they do. I mean, I do. Most of my audiences in Scotland during the Edinburgh Festival are heterosexual couples between 25 and 65. And I get I can always spot a man who's been dragged in by his wife. It tends to be randy women in their 40s tend to like me. I don't know what it is. Maybe it's the kilt. But they get a bit hot under the collar.
Yeah.
And what happens is they come, first of all, as a bunch of ladies. And then the next year they bring their husbands. And the husbands are very unsure. And then I meet them afterwards. And these are real lads, you know, in Scotland. They always come up to me and go, to be honest, I wasn't sure when the wife dragged me, but I thought you were actually quite funny. and I'm always really surprised when I look at the audience. I have a very, very mixed audience. I mean, you don't really aim it at anyone, you just do it, and whoever finds it's funny comes.
Fantastic.
I should call my show that. Whoever finds it funny comes.
Free $2 poncho with ticket.
I suppose, I think what happens is, especially in Scotland, you're Scottish first and gay second. So your personality will you can never be totally determined by the fact you're gay, do you know? So it's always going to come out, because you should be completely relaxed about who you are in every context.
Yep.
So I think what happens is your personality comes out first. And what's nice is I found that people who thought they would have a problem with someone gay have left really much more relaxed about it. People who've never met anyone who was gay have left going, my God, they live the same lives as we do, which of course we do in a certain way.
Fantastic. Now the shows are going to be on from the 13th to the 16th of April.
Yeah, Wednesday to Saturday.
Wednesday, Saturday at the Factory Theatre.
Factory Theatre.
and
they're
you
an hour long, can you imagine
An
that?
hour long?
An hour long.
Fantastic.
This
And they're
amount
really
of
cheap
energy
too.
and effervescence for an hour.
Now the tickets are incredibly cheap, well worth seeing. Make sure you grab all the details on our website or go to sydneycomedyfest.com.au.
Grab me too. Meet me after, grab me. Why come to Sydney if you're not going to get grabbed?
Now, are you going to be doing anything else in town apart from touring? Now, obviously, Sydney's a huge gay capital.
Is it?
Yeah.
I never picked up on that.
Is there anything that you want to do, or like you've been out here before?
Are you asking me out on a date?
Well, I'm married, but I can take you out and show you around.
Do you know, like that makes any difference in our world.
In Sydney, it
In-
might.
yeah, absolutely. It's an institution. Yeah, I've got some friends here, and I've decided this week's my working week, and I very rarely have some time off in Sydney, but I've got next week off, and I've been here a few times now, so I've met some lovely people. I'm going to catch up with them, go for dinner, and I'm going to check out Newtown.
Okay.
I keep on hearing it's quite a fun place to be.
Yes.
And I've never gone. I tend to stick to where I'm staying, and I'm staying in Surrey Hills.
Okay.
And one would be forgiven for thinking the whole of Sydney is gay if you stay in Surrey Hills and
Pretty
don't go
much.
anywhere else.
Yeah.
So yeah, I'm probably going to do that and then go over to Melbourne.
Okay.
Visit some friends over there. So
Fantastic.
You'll see me out and about.
Cool,
no
cool.
doubt. I might be dressed like that.
Just like that. Well, he's probably going to nick the T-shirt off my back later. But tonight you're going to be chatting to the team at Queer Out West Radio, which is
Yes,
Sydney's
that's right.
big gay radio show. Now the girls there. Big drag queens in Western Sydney. Have you seen any drag shows when
I've got a
here?
really, really good friend of mine as a drag queen in Sydney. He's more of a performance artist, Dallas Delaforce.
Mm-hmm.
He's a really good friend of mine. I met him last year, and I think he's enormously talented.
Yeah.
And I just watched the video of what he did at
Mardi Gras.
Oh
Yeah.
my God. I mean, that was amazing. That's
Lady
a man
Gaga
who
mashup.
works hard.
Have you seen the video of him? He does this kind of mad clown burlesque type
Yes,
show
I
where he
have.
pops the balloons.
Yes, I love
Yeah.
it. I love what he does. The last time I was here, I went to see his show in Nevermind, and he had guys in wrestling outfits. If that's not a reason to leave the house, I don't know what is. I'm going to have fun. I'm really going to explore Sydney's gay scene this time.
Good. Well, make sure you check out another great drag queen, Maxi Shield, does Sunday nights at the midnight shift, Saturday nights at the
I
midnight
love your
shift.
names. The drag queens have
Fantastic.
names,
Well,
don't
there's
they?
Penetration.
See, I love them. They're
Tora
witty.
Hyman.
I've heard of that one.
Yeah, she's good. They did, Penny
Somebody-
and Tora did the Mardi Gras coverage for Foxtel, the TV network out here. So
Yeah.
lots of fun.
Yeah, I think it sounds fun. I always said if I was a drag queen, I'd be called Betty Loved It.
Well, tonight,
somebody's going to steal that.
you
now.
got to talk to Beverly Buttercup, Ida Slapper, and Lady Kinme.
Are they going to be on the radio?
They're gonna be on the radio
I love
with
that.
you.
I'm glad you prepared me.
Yeah, it's going to be fun.
Yeah.
So make sure if you're in Sydney, head out this weekend and say hi to Craig. But make sure you go and see the show. It's going to be absolutely fantastic. As I said, www.sydneycomedyfest.com.au or check out all the details on the What's On listings on Guide to Gay.
And the question on your lips should be, why don't you come down the front? The only answer is, yes, I will.